Hi, everybody. I'm just getting it set up to live stream. Obviously, this is real time, and then I'm live streaming to YouTube, and it's a little delay, but people will still be able to watch it. So getting that set up, and I'll be all ready in just a second.
Hi, Keri. I'm here. I'm just not sharing my video because I'm still eating dinner.
Okay. I feel like somehow I killed it from the computer, but it says it shows that it's streaming, so that's great. Do you see one of me or two of me on Zoom?
Let's see.
Oh, it says 3. I'm still there.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is.
3.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I see it. We are good. Let's see. That's
Pick it up.
good and muted. Okay.
But I can't find it.
For what?
I was looking in the trash, but I can't find it.
What did you drop in the trash?
A thing close to your fan in the room. You accidentally put it in the trash on accident. I'm sorry.
Which trash?
Oh.
Okay.
It wasn't on, by the way. It wasn't on it, by the way.
What happened? Did he throw something away?
Yeah, he threw it's a shade to our fan, and he says he accidentally threw it in the trash. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay. I wonder if the link has changed. I wanted to just repost in the party since I did start a new meeting, and I just want to make sure, like.
Okay, your video went out.
Yeah, I'm just posting something.
Oh.
Whoop. Okay, there we go. So that way, if somebody if they try that first link and they're like, this doesn't work, then I don't know if it changed the link or not. I'm not really super savvy with Zoom, but I tried. So welcome to Natalie's Norwex party. Naturally, what did we say? Cleaning with Natalie, naturally. So like naturally, we want to hang out with Natalie, and Natalie likes to clean naturally. So that's kind of the reason for the name behind the party. Natalie and I met at MOPS at our church. Of course, she goes to a different church now and lives far away, but I think we've developed what I would call a lifelong friendship, because we just love each other. Mm-hmm. I love you.
Love you.
And so I don't remember if I was already using Norwex when I met Natalie. I think maybe I was, but I wasn't like doing a lot with it. But the more I talked about it, the more people were like, wait, what? Because, I have 3 little boys. And if I say that I don't usually have to use soap on my kids, that gets people's attention. And honestly, we have all these body cloths, and they're really, really nice, extremely fine microfiber. And so the thing that makes people stink is the bacteria. Sweat actually doesn't stink. You know that? Sweat does not really have a smell until until it's mixed with bacteria. So if there's bacteria on your skin and you sweat, that's what makes your sweat actually have an odor. Unless you've got stuff pouring out of your pores, which means we need to do a whole different kind of detox. But, which interestingly enough, people do when they switch to a natural deodorant, they do have to detox from the antiperspirant. Some really bad stuff in there. So a lot of the time I just want to go, oh, I wish I'd known this sooner. Look what I was using when I was pregnant with my babies. And oh, back then when I was still growing and developing, but you know better and then you do better. I believe it was Maya Angelou that said that. So I'm just trying to be forward thinking and move on and tell as many people as I can that there's a better way. There's a better way to clean than using all those toxic spray cleaners. Is the volume okay, Natalie?
Yes, you sound good.
Good. I don't want to be too loud, but I don't want people to not hear me. So I've discovered, I can't choose paint colors. I can paint my bathroom. I just can't make up my mind. So I have discovered that when my family's home, it is very, it's more productive to do my demos in the bathroom. And I'm going to try to keep it to 15 or 20 minutes because I could talk all night. But my husband would probably like some help getting them to bed. And we have a birthday party for our youngest tomorrow. He just turned 6 and he's really excited about his birthday, because the party is the birthday, even though he already had his birthday and we celebrated that day. And then we celebrated with Pawpaw because their birthdays are close. And now tomorrow's the birthday party, but he just thinks he's having another birthday. And he even asked me if he was going to be 7. So I hope he understands before tomorrow because I don't want him to be sad. That he's still going to be 6. He's only been 6 for a month, but we're really late having his party because we got sick after Christmas. And I mean, like everybody we know got sick after Christmas. So, the house was crazy. The kids were crazy. I was crazy. Everything just exploded. So now we're getting around to living life again. Somebody said, Mom, they're not supposed to interrupt me. Okay. So with 3 little boys, cleaning has to be easy or I won't do it. I mean, I'll do it, but I only do it like twice a year if it's hard. What I used to do to clean the bathroom is I would have to open a window and turn on the loud vent and take breaks. So, I mean, what better excuse to not actually have to clean a bathroom than it makes me sick. It literally makes me sick. So I know it's hard to believe, but when my friend said, you can clean your house with just these cloths and water, I was like, no, that's disgusting. That's unsanitary. You have to use the chemicals. You have to kill the germs. So the more I learned, the more I discovered how magical it is. And would you believe that we have cleaning material on the mirror? I was hoping you could see. Okay. I don't know what they're doing out there, but it sounds like my husband's not even here. So you really can't see the smudges, can you?
I can see a few spots.
Okay. Well, there's something else I can do. I can take this. I can make my own. I'll leave that up there for a minute. And should I put a little toothpaste up there too?
Of course.
I could go clean in my, you know what? Instead of destroying my own bathroom, I'll show you my children's. I'll do theirs. Oh, this could be interesting too. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm doing a Norwex party and I can hear you all the way in my bathroom with the door shut.
Okay.
Could you be quieter, please? I mean, like, they're... Okay. So I have the same set of cloths in here, but I wanted to show y'all, since I know several of you have kids, how I get the every day, it's going to be here come rain or shine, toothpaste in the sink. This is called the Norwex netted dishcloth. And it's basically just that's what it is. It's just a big net thing. Yeah, they're about to get in trouble. So I fold it several times and I make it into a sponge. Natalie, I hope you have this because this is worth $1,000 right here. So I just get it wet. You do have one?
No, I need a new one.
Oh, you do. Yes. And they come in a 2-pack now. When I first got my first one in 2017, they were individually, but they come in a 2-pack. So you could even like designate one as your yucky jobs or whatever, but I wash these in the dishwasher. I just put them in the top rack and, you know, the water goes through the holes, and that was so easy, like too easy. And then apparently my kid is having a spitting contest. There we go. You can see that, right? Oh my goodness. So I've started taking the netted dish to kind of break it up initially. And then I use an Enviro cloth. This is the E for everything, E for Enviro. You're supposed to, ideally, clean with this wet. Warm water would work better, but you don't have to use warm water. And what you want to do is clean the dirty surface. Is that showing up pretty well? And that is removing the dirt and debris. Kind of hard one-handed, but hey, hang on, I'm doing a demo. And then you take the window cloth, that one, close the door. I don't think anyone has ever gone potty in one of my demo videos. Take the window cloth and use that. Use that to dry it and polish any shiny surface like glass or window. So that is the miracle cloth right there. I mean, the first time I used it, I thought the mirror fairy had been here. It was like, how did that just do that? I mean, is there still a speck? Or is that on my camera? Ooh, that might be on my camera. Hang on. Oh, that's on the front of my phone. You can't even see it. There we go. So literally, there's none of that. Like, it is just as clean as I've ever seen it. I hope that was impressive. Hi. When you use this soap, does it feel like it gets your hands clean?
Yes.
Okay. Well, where is the, oh, your shark is on the ground. Pick it up. We have kids' towels, and when they pet, you're supposed to just, pat it. There you go. When they pat their hands dry, it's not as drying as actually wiping on a regular towel. We even have a kid's dust mitt. You want to show them how that fits on your hand? Say hi.
Hi.
How old are you?
Hi.
I'm David.
Are you having a birthday party tomorrow?
Yeah.
How old are you going to be on your birthday party?
7.
No, just 6. You get to be 6 for a whole year. All right. You want to clean something, or is that it? Okay. All right. Well, so I thought, I know there's some toothpaste in there. I can just show that real quick. But coming back to my mirror. Oh yeah. Now it's nasty. See with the black, if I get behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a number on that. I'm wondering. Nope. This is always the tricky part. I need a professional videographer, but if I ask my kids to do it, I've discovered they like to make people dizzy. So believe me, you don't want that. A little toothbrush holder might work. Nope, I'm just going to do it one-handed again. So here's the beauty of that. So I have my own set of cloths, and I just keep like a window and an Enviro in each bathroom and a dust mitt. I don't need the net. I don't need the netted dishcloth in my bathroom because we don't leave toothpaste everywhere like the kids do. That net can be for anything. You can clean tennis shoes with it. I mean, just like literally anything. So what I'm going to do, oh, there we go. I got that pretty dirty. And it's been on there for several minutes now. So it's pretty caked on. So I'm just taking the same type of cloth that I used a minute ago. It's just like the green one. And I'm just going to clean. And I always say this is so easy for me, but the kids find it easy too. So we've built into their chores. Everybody's supposed to do a cleaning job now because we homeschool. And so Natalie homeschools, right? Y'all still do, Natalie? I think y'all do. And so
yes, we still homeschool.
Good. So, when they're home all day, every day, the house gets messier. The more people who are in it, the more minutes they spend in it, the messier it gets. I have to hold the mirror still or it'll go flying off the wall. But again, this is just like It's magical. And if there are years and years of cleaners built up, then what went on in layers is going to come off in layers. So you have to think of like how much residue might be on it. See, I missed a spot. Right? That is a smear. Okay. So how much residue was on there before you started using Norwex, because it's got to break through that, and you can't get it all off in one. And when there's a really tough job, you can use Norwex cleaning paste. And so like if I wanted to get around there, I want to tell y'all that I left this dirty because I was doing a demo. That's really what I want you to believe. Okay.
So, Mom.
I'm doing a Norwex party right now.
So can I put the napkins and the plates on the table, but not set it out?
Please don't. Please don't. We want them to be nice and fresh and clean when the guests arrive. Okay.
I only put the napkins on the table in the package.
I can't talk about that right now. I'm doing a different kind of party. Wants to talk about setting his birthday party. They don't understand. Like, you don't put the plates out and let them sit out all night, and then they get dust on them. But bless their hearts, I might just let them do it and then clean it all up before I go to bed. So I use this Enviro cloth for everything. See how dirty the top of that is? Because I'm not the only person that uses this bathroom. In fact, we can't get the kids to stop using it. I don't know why they want to pee on my toilet, but they do. So I just wipe that, and it's like, it looks brand new. So cleaning with Norwex is that easy. It truly is. And I could just use this cloth for anything. So I'm going to clean back here. Y'all, this is so gross. I'm sorry. And I think I have a way to do a flash. I turned my flash on one time by accident. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do it on purpose. I thought I could. Maybe I have to be on this screen. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was on a different forum, but sorry, this will be loud, but I want to get a little more light. There we go. So you can use the dry part of the Enviro cloth to dust, but we do have a dust mitt that's really incredible. So I just use it to just clean. I mean, just wipe, wipe surfaces. And okay, so we do get a little toothpaste on our faucet. Shame, shame, shame. We're grown-ups, we know better. But you can literally just like clean anything at all. There's just so many millions of things. So, water spots or dirt or muck or any of the things. Now our sink has a lot of like cuts in it, but I did want to show you. This is super cool if I can get the angle right. Oops, sorry. Okay. So see how even though it's got those cuts and everything, it could still be better. So I'm going to dab my wet Enviro cloth in the cleaning paste, and it just makes a paste. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see the color change. So I'm going to kind of wipe right in here and all this. I'm going to take this out. When we bought this house, there were no sink drain, no stoppers, and I don't know why. So some of this is, you have to know, like, it's just not going to come up because it's cut and it's like in there. But I love how the cleaning paste smells. It's a very fresh smell. Natalie, have you ever used the paste? I couldn't remember if you got the cleaning paste or not.
Oh, no, I haven't. I need it.
I mean, I don't do a lot of like heavy cleaning jobs, but I've discovered that I really like, there we go. You'll see that. I really like, even though I don't maybe need it to clean, I like the way it smells. And so for me, it's a win if I use it on the stovetop or the kitchen countertops or anything. And then it's just got that extra measure of, clean, and it has a nice fresh smell. But we have to keep in mind that clean is not a smell, clean is a feel. So I know some people, I just don't think it's clean until I smell that lemon pine sol that my mother always used. Look how much of that is coming off, like that tarnish. Ugh. So, I mean, that can do a world of wonder right there. Because I have to stare at that every night when I'm brushing my teeth, and I don't want it to be so gross. So unfortunately, there's just so many cuts that it never looks pretty, but we're supposed to be replacing it. And that's one goal. You know, everybody's got goals. We kind of want to do some things differently in this bathroom. I don't care if I have a big, you know, master bathroom that's the size of a bedroom. I don't need that, but it'd be nice to replace the bathtub. Oh, and speaking of the bathtub, this, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the vent on. I'm sorry it makes a sound. When we installed the vent, when we moved in, it's attached to the light. There wasn't a vent or a light there. So my husband said
I can't hear it at all.
Okay, good. It's just so loud to me, but my kids are loud every day. So I've actually started, we bathe 1 or 2 kids in here almost every night because with 3 boys and they need to go to bed, you know, at a decent time. That's just how it works out. And y'all, I don't know who gets the bathtub so dirty, but it grosses me out. So I use this mitt, and this is one of the videos I posted in the Zuba party. So it's got a scrubby, like scratchy side, and then it has a soft plush side, almost like a baby blanket. And so it doesn't have to be very wet at all. Just a little bit of water will do. And I just use, well, first of all, be glad you're not here and you don't have to do this, but like, I know who bathed in this last. And so like, I can feel gritty, gross stuff there. And just from that last bath. Okay. So I'm going to put my hand back in the mitt and never touch that again. So I'm going to use the scratchy side first. And that's going to kind of release it. And then I just turn my hand. Oh, whoops. Then I just, did I stop for a second? Sorry. So I use the scratchy side first. And then I just turn the mitt over and use the soft side. And then when I'm touching my hand to it, now that is the sound of clean. Because when I do that over here, it's not as easy to make it do that. That wasn't as bad. It was mostly, I think he washed his feet in here. Like he did an extra bath because his feet were dirty. So that's why that part of the bathtub was so much dirtier. But I just keep this by the bathtub. And do you think I have to launder this every time? No. So once I'm done, and that only really before I'm going to take a bath, it's only like 30 seconds. And then I just rinse it out. Usually I have 2 hands. It's a little easier with 2 hands. I just rinse it out. And then you can see where I hung my pink one up. Just hang it to dry. And it is literally that easy. And that way I know that I'm not sitting on, well, first of all, not sitting on my kids' dirt, but secondly, not sitting on any toxic chemicals. And then when I want to dry my hands, I just touch it's like they're shark, but on mine, it's just a full-size towel. And so these are our bath towels, but of course I have my mermaid too. I keep her down here for emergencies. Isn't that cute?
It's so cute.
A little obsessed with mermaids. In fact, one of my friends just joined as a consultant and she has a little girl. So I gave her my last mermaid and I was like, oh, I still have one. This must've been, you know, this was meant to be. So cause I almost sold it, but then they didn't want it. So, I almost sold it. And then they said, well, do you have any there for boys? And I said, well, yeah, we have a dragon and a shark and they come out with different ones all the time, but kids love them. And it kind of helps them remember to wash and dry their hands. Cause I don't know about y'all, but the way I think of it is if my kids wash their hands and then they don't dry them, maybe they got the germs off, but then they're going to go around and their little wet hands are going to pick up more germs because they're wet. So I like for them to wash and dry their hands. And that's so hard to get boys to do. I don't know why. But these are our main Norwex items. There's a ton of products, but you don't need to know about everything at first. This is called the Safe Haven 5 demo. So our Safe Haven 5 is our 5 most popular, most needed, just, you know, most basic products. And so this is an Enviro cloth, E for Enviro cloth, W for window cloth, but it also works on glass, windows and mirrors. And then this is the dusting mitt. And you wouldn't think that there would be much dust in a bathroom, right? However, I was trying to turn my camera around like the dust mitt and it wouldn't do it. Okay, so it's a very plush, soft mitt, and it's just like the soft side of the bathroom mitt, and that one's a square or rectangle shape, and this one is like hand shape. So I'm going to show you how clean that is, and then keep in mind we were sick after Christmas, and I let a bunch of things go. Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is. The most embarrassing part about doing a Norwex video is letting people see how dirty it was. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Well, here we go. Now, I honestly have not done up here in a long time. So we've got that. And then let me just, okay, that actually had a cobweb. Like there was an actual spider web right there. So let's see if I got any more off of that. Yeah. Yeah. So you can visibly see how much dust it picks up. The best part is it doesn't just spray it all around the room or the house because the dust mitt is holding it onto itself. So that's why this is fantastic. And by the way, if you have kids and you go to the beach or Sonic, this is also a really good sand mitt to get the dust off the kids. Now I'm going to use the other side that is still clean, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to show you how it gets this. So I can feel it. And all
So,
you do
you know
really
what's
is just
funny,
rub it.
Keri,
Ugh.
about you saying that about Sonic is that
That's so gross.
we don't have Sonics like Tyler here with the
Oh
sand.
no. Well, then you should move back.
Our Sonics don't even have playgrounds.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's an East Texas thing, I think.
Oh my goodness. Well, mine have been begging to go. And when they want to go, it's not always a good time for me, but I need to plan that because I told them the other day that I would take them. So we do a homeschool co-op one day a week. And there's one that's kind of like, it's not on the way home, but they could see it. So like if I didn't turn, then it would be. So you see that I'm using the same mitt and I'm just going around and y'all, I'm standing on my countertop. But like, I'm just dusting everything because I'm up here. So why not? And then the mitt is just getting dirtier and dirtier, but it's not dropping all that stuff onto the floor. Now, one thing you can do is this is a rubber brush that is usually bought with our mop set, but it's really great for any of this kind of stuff where you need to get debris off of the, the Norwex microfiber. So I'm just brushing all that into the trash can, and this is not as bad as when I dump out the dust buster. Like the stuff just does not come back up at me like most things do because it's been contained. So the dust was held in the mitt, and then when I'm releasing it, it just kind of goes where I tell it to. This is another one of our dusters that my kids think is a lightsaber, like a Star Wars lightsaber. It's called the Enviro Wand, and it can do a tall job so that you don't do dumb things like climb up on the bathroom countertop like I did. So this is great for dusting ceiling fans and decorations. If you decorate, I don't really decorate, but I have a few things. Oh, Natalie, we did this at your first party where we did the ceiling fan, right?
Oh yes, it's awesome on the fans, and I also use it for the top of the doorways to dust up there.
Yes, I'm so glad you had a party because I needed to clean. I only clean when I'm doing a Norwex party. You mean like the top of the door or up here?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yep. And I just go all the way around.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird. Sometimes
And
I can't even tell I did anything, and then I can feel it.
But it's hard to reach.
What?
Yeah.
What was
My
that?
kids have bunk beds. My kids have bunk beds. It's hard to reach the other side, so I just use the wand and dust that way.
And so my kids have bunk beds, and the oldest has a shelf up. Well, it goes all the way across the room. See, so this would actually be hard to use unless I put it on the mop handle, and that's what it does. It attaches to the mop handle.
This is what Dad just got me.
Oh, that's cool. I'm still alive. Okay, hang on. Oh, the mop handle in the bathroom. So if you need it to be longer, then you just pop these little buttons out. I have the old one. The new one it's really trendy colors. It's like gray handle with a teal, like a dark teal sleeve. You just take the buttons off push the buttons and take it off. And then I'm going to grab my mop handle, and I just took it off the mop, and I'm going to put it on this. And this is what we did the ceiling fans with at Natalie's first party. And everybody was impressed. Like, you have to get one of these. So for a short person like me, this makes me really tall and able to reach a long way. Can you see the shower bar? It's silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. I'm still standing over by my sink, and I can reach like, so if there's something like just really far away, or, you know, if there's a person who's disabled and they need that accessibility to be able to reach further, like this is an accommodation. I mean, it's one of the most helpful things that we have. And that mop handle can go really, really tall for the tall people, not for me. Now, speaking of the mop, I have to brag on this guy. This thing is amazing. So this is the rubber broom attachment that I can also push the little prongs in, and I could put it on the mop handle, or I guess I could put it on the little handle. Somebody asked me that the other day, and she said, but would it fit? And I said, everything fits. Like if it fits on the mop, it fits on the handle. So I don't know when you would ever like use it exactly like this, but I wanted to show her that it does. So, you know, if I'm like cleaning out, I might even clean out the car, actually. That might really work.
Or your like your pantry shelves.
Ooh, yes. So you can
or
just
if you're crafting with your kids.
Mm-hmm. But boy, I tried to ruin this thing the day I got it, because I really wanted to be able to say it's worth every penny. And I can honestly tell you that it is. The very first thing I did with this one that you're looking at, not one like it, this exact one, I took it outside and I swept up rocks. And it is still in great shape. And you can just rinse it, under the sink, or take it outside, use the garden hose. It's like nothing on it to rust. It was amazing. So I really should go to the kitchen for this little last part. But so our mop is the other thing. So there's the Safe Haven 5, which is the Enviro cloth. And I know I'm missing one, and I didn't forget it. The Enviro cloth, the window cloth, the dust mitt, the cleaning paste that can be used for millions of things. And then the other thing, y'all, is the laundry detergent. I can't let you smell it, and I can't let you use it since we're an online party, but I can tell you my story. Natalie, you ready for this? So we started our family started developing an odor not too long after I joined Norwex and started using the detergent. And so a couple of people said, well, maybe it's that Norwex detergent that's making your clothes smell. And I said, no, they smell great when they're done. It's just after a week or two, and I get it out of the drawer, you know, the laundry basket, which is basically a drawer, a cabinet. Then it has this weird, like, I don't smell it at the house. I only smell it when we leave, and nobody could figure it out. And we had all this testing and tried this. And turns out we had a rodent infestation in our attic. So instead of smelling like a name brand detergent, you know, Autumn Harvest or Gardenia Bliss, we just smelled like clean clothes, except that being in the house, they were taking on the nasty smell of what was going on above us. We didn't have any rodents in the house. We'd seen a couple in the garage, but we didn't think it was anywhere as bad as what it was. So you have to look at the big picture. We were having a health crisis and didn't know it. And if I hadn't switched to Norwex, we might not have known it for a very long time, because they like to hide in the attic. And there were rats, squirrels, and birds just partying like it was 1999 above our heads, and all their scents were coming in through the air system. So I'm so thankful. And we don't smell like that now. We got that treated, and yeah, that's a party hat for sure. So now we just smell like clean clothes, or, you know, ranch dressing or whatever we spill on ourselves, but we don't smell like dyes and fillers and toxic chemicals that mask themselves as lovely smells. If you ever stop using those and try to go back, I don't think you'll be able to. And I say this as someone who was very picky, always very picky about which detergent smell I used. And I never used a clean detergent. I went by smell. Like I had to like the smell of it. Well, now I just like the smell of clean clothing that doesn't smell like toxins or rats. So that's my little plug for our detergent. It is amazing. The powder laundry detergent is called Ultra Power Plus, and it can also be used as like a general purpose cleaner because you can put the powder in a little spray bottle and dilute it with water, and you can spray it on your countertops or your floors. I mean, you can use it to mop. You don't really need to, but you can. And so a lot of people get it for that reason because they want the cleaning power of it. And then we also have a liquid laundry detergent, but it's not intended as a general purpose cleaner, but it is enzyme based, and the people who use it love it. I just stuck with the powder. So I don't actually have a lot of experience with the liquid, but I do like how it smells. I was trying to measure out pumps just to see how many were in a bottle. And my son, the one who's having the birthday party tomorrow, the one that's turning 7, but really he's turning 6. So he thought he saw it in a red Solo cup, and it's kind of brownish. So he thought it was Coke, which he'd already asked me if he could have Coke, and I'd already said no. So he drank it. And I don't know how many sips he got, but he was like, Mama, drink your Coke. And I was like, I don't have a Coke. What do you? So I called poison control and told them, my son drank some laundry detergent, but I don't know how much. And she was like, okay, ma'am, what kind was it? What was it? And I said, well, so I sell this stuff called Norwex. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's the liquid laundry detergent that we sell. And so it's called Norwex. Do you know what that is? And she started laughing. And she was like, he'll be fine. Just watch him. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, do we need to have him like drink a lot of water? Or she was like, no, he's fine. Just watch him. Okay. I've never been so grateful for Norwex in my life. She wasn't concerned about him at all. So that was very comforting to me to know that my product has a name that is so well known that poison control knows that it's not toxic. So that was really good. Even though I don't use that liquid detergent, I can still vouch for it. And then, a friend of mine, I gave her a little salt shaker of the powder detergent, and she knew what it was, but her family didn't. And they used it as salt, and nobody died. So yeah. So anyway, Norwex is a new way of cleaning. The microfiber is really, really fine, and that's why it cleans so well. But then after it does such a good job cleaning, because it's just a high quality product, the cloth actually has silver in it. So there is that backwards? Is that the right? Maybe it's the right way. Hopefully it's right.
It's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anything that says backlock, that is Norwex's trademarked or patented, I get those mixed up, patented method of infusing silver into the fibers. So each microfiber that makes the cloth has silver in it. At first I thought it was like a microfiber and then a strand of silver and then no, the silver is actually in every single microfiber of the cloth, and then like it's super fine. So regular microfiber that you get at the store might be like 1/6 of a hair, but Norwex is 1/200 of a hair. So it's like really, really, really fine. That keeps it from stinking. And I mean, when I say keeps it from stinking, like now our family can make the cloth stink, but we have to really abuse them and not treat them like they're supposed to be to ever get like a bad smell. You can use them for a lot of uses at a time. And since I'm sitting on the toilet, I thought I might also show you the toilet brush, because one of my friends uses an Enviro cloth on the toilet. That's why I went there in my mind. But the toilet brush has this ergonomic appendage thing. And so that's how you get like up under the outer rim and stuff. And so it's just a really, really handy little device. And then when it goes in the thing, it doesn't touch the bottom. So everybody needs one of these, even if you're not a boy mom, but boy moms probably need a few. So one of my friends actually wipes her toilet with her Enviro cloth. And I think she has like the Like the green ones are the green ones are for the kitchen, the gray ones are for the potty, the blue ones are for the desk area. You know, like I think she has like a color coding, but she also trusts the silver that, so from the minute that cloth gets wet, the silver is activated, and the silver is basically like deactivating the bacteria. So it's just like not dangerous anymore. So, you can see the mop videos. I'm not going to do the mop. I just brought it in here to show you all the pieces, but you can see how that works on the videos I posted. Every mop system comes with a handle and a base and a dry pad and a wet pad. Then you can get the rubber broom attachment. You can get the Enviro Wand, which comes with the handle that I put over there, but it's intended to be used by itself or with the mop. You know, it's just whatever you need it for. So a great way to start off using Norwex is to get the Safe Haven 5 set at a discount and the Norwex mop system that's discounted because it's packaged. And then you also need the rubber brush, which is like the rubber broom, but it's a handheld. And we've had that forever. So if you're interested, that's a good go. If you really want to make a lot of changes. Now, if you're not quite sold on that, but you're like, oh, I need that dust mitt, but you should really have the 2 cloths also. And that's a household package. If you get the cleaning cloth, the polishing cloth, and the dust mitt. So an Enviro cloth, a window cloth, and a dust mitt make up the household package. I think it's about $55, $57. And it's highly, you know, it's discounted, like I think $5 off if you bought them all separately. Or if you're just not ready to jump in on that dust mitt yet, you can actually just buy the first 2 cloths. Like for this bathroom, it was the purple and the leaves. I have a lot of special colors because I've been in for about 5 years. So if there's a cute cloth, I just snatch it up. But we change our colors all the time. So an Enviro cloth and a window cloth make up the basic package, and it's $35, but it should be $38. So like $3 off if you're getting the 2 items, $5 off if you're getting the 3 items. It's like the more you buy, the more you save, because that's how Norwex packages their products. Another thing is if someone tells me I can't spend $35 on 2 cloths, I can't. Then I say, you need to have a party, because that's how you earn product for free. I mean, everybody should have a party because it's fun, but you can earn insane amounts of stuff for free. And there's different ways to earn products. So if you had like 5 friends that ordered, and maybe every person just ordered, you know, $30. So 30 times 5 is 150. That's actually kind of a low sales party, but I wouldn't be sad about it because you had 5 different people that ordered. And so you're getting free shipping on whatever you order and a free cloth. And if one of those friends said, I want to book a party, you're getting another free cloth just for them booking. It's kind of insane how you can just easily rack up rewards. I've done parties with other companies and they're fun, but I've never gotten anything for just like straight free, especially with a low party. So Norwex they're very generous and they just have a ton of ways to earn free products. So I hope that just puts the thought in your mind of like, someday I need to have a party, or I need to have a party tomorrow, and then I'll do it. So I do in-person parties and online parties. And I love this, and my family supports me. That's why my husband's not complaining right now, because he knows that even if you don't buy Norwex from this party or ever, if anything I've said has made you think about like, she said clean detergent, what does that mean? And maybe you go find a clean detergent and it's not Norwex, and that's okay, but you're making a change that's healthier for your family. That's a win in my book, because it took me a long time to get rid of the dryer sheets, and they're the most toxic thing in your house. So, well, one probably in the top 3. So just consider if, you know, even if you're not ready to buy Norwex or host your own party, which is the best way really to get Norwex, what is one change that you can make, one healthy change that you can make to make your home a safer haven for you and your family today? And if you text me with your answer, then I'll be happy to send you a free sample of something. Who knows? I change my mind all the time. But anyway, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. And if there's anything you wanted to see that you didn't, I'm happy to demo that tomorrow, probably after the birthday party, because I'm going to be a little schizo in the morning, just trying to round everything up. And I didn't have time. I didn't make a cake. We had ice this week and everything was shut down yesterday and today. So my husband came home with a chocolate cake and green icing, and I'm going to try to make it look like Minecraft, but we'll see. But holler at me and I'll get with you tomorrow afternoon if you want to schedule your own party. You can still order from Natalie's party, schedule your own party, and then your stuff comes in, and then Natalie might even order from your party, and you'll connect me with people I don't know yet. So I just love this. I really do. It's changed our lives, because that little one that's having the birthday party tomorrow used to spray the blue window cleaner in his face. And you can only see that happen so many times to your 1-year-old, where you go, there's got to be a better way. And there is. So I hope you enjoyed it. Natalie, thank you so much for inviting me to demo these products. And do you have any questions? Is there anything you wanted to see that?
No, I'm good. You showed my favorites.
And you really want that bumblebee hand towel, right?
Yes.
Why do you love
I know,
bees?
I love it. I just love bees. I think they're amazing. Just like
Do you know
how they work, like it's just amazing.
Do you know that they ergonomically they shouldn't be able to fly?
What?
Their wings are not big enough for their bodies. They like my dad's in aviation, and so like and my mom's a Mary Kay lady, and they love bumblebees. So and I used to teach at a school in there, so I just have all these weird facts about bumblebees. They also pollinate and help our world stay healthier. So I know
they're
they
just
stink,
amazing to me.
yeah, but they shouldn't be able to fly.
They're
Look it
little
up.
miracles.
Look up, how can bees fly? And it'll say, well, they shouldn't be able to, but they can. So they're kind of one of God's miracles. So yeah, I'm on board with you.
I agree.
And when Will got stung right back here, like on that hard bone behind his ear, poor baby. He was so sad. I used a body cloth, we call our washcloths, like a wash rag, a body cloth. And I got it wet. It was summertime, so I made sure it was good and cold. And I just pressed and I pressed and I pressed. And it was like the wet microfiber was pumping out the poison, because within just 30 seconds, he was already feeling better. And after 2 minutes, he didn't know he had been stung. It was really amazing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
That's the only part about bees we don't.
Okay.
Like,
No, tomorrow, I definitely want you to post something or show something about the rescue gel.
Okay. Oh, yes. The rescue gel. I can't live without it. I use it on my sore muscle. Okay. Thank you. Yes. I make a note about that. And we have something else that I don't even know if I talked to you about, the illuminating oil. I cannot live without this stuff. So I have rosacea and my skin got really bad at the beginning of 2020, but I switched that month, actually, ironically, to our Lacier skincare. And it's got a real heavy citrus scent, or to me, it smells like citrus. But I use the morning, the daily face moisture, and the night. But I like to add this. And then I also have an essential oil that I put in with it. So there's a lot you can do to mix and match with smells, but that stuff is amazing. So yes, I need to post on the body care. Thank you.
Okay.
Your boys were so good. Are they already asleep?
No, they're running around here somewhere.
But you can tell them that Miss Keri's kids interrupted a bunch and they did great.
I will.
All right. I love you guys. I miss you.
I love you. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.